I don't remember the last time I had a night this bad. If you're a gamer, especially if you play on PC, you've probably heard the phrase carpal tunnel syndrome. It's not fun, it hurts like a bitch. Last night was just awful for me. As you can see right now, yeah. It's actually quite funny because this splint, it's actually my fiance's. Her and I both have one because both of us, I wouldn't say frequently, but her and I both get carpal tunnel quite a bit. Well, when I say quite a bit, I mean like 2 or 3 times a year. But I remember last year, her and I had a pretty bad case simultaneously. So we went out and we got us a splint. She got one for her, I got one for me. No idea where mine went, so I'm wearing hers, and as you can tell, this is way too small for me. But yeah, so, carpal tunnel, not fun. And by the way, no, it's not like I wasn't medically diagnosed with carpal tunnel. It's just that I have before and I know what the pain is, so I'm pretty sure this is carpal tunnel. But yeah, yesterday was just terrible. Like, I don't think I've ever been this shitty with carpal tunnel before. Like, it was terrible. Oh, that flashbang really screwed me up. So, all day yesterday, really just yesterday morning, I woke up with slight pain on my arm, on my right arm, like right around my shoulder and forearm area. I didn't think too much of it. The way Zoe and I sleep together is either she sleeps on my arm because she sleeps to the right of me, and sometimes she rolls over on my arm and it fucks up my arm for a few hours. Or sometimes I sleep on it funny. So yesterday morning, I woke up feeling like I just felt... Okay. I just felt rather shitty yesterday. I'm gonna mute everyone. And all day yesterday, my arm just wouldn't stop hurting. Damn it, no one back there. Gaming, by the way. And just as the day went on yesterday, I just kept feeling worse and worse. You just had to put that mine there, didn't you? You know what? I can't play with this splint on. I can't play with this on. Last night, Zoe and I were watching some videos, and my arm just felt like it was on fire. Like, What the hell was that? We went to bed rather early last night. It was actually around like 10:30 that her and I went to bed, which is completely unlike us. We usually go to bed around somewhere between 11:30 and 12:30. And we went to bed at around like 10:30. I was tossing and turning. My arm was in so much pain. I ended up falling asleep for like an hour. It took me a good like 2 or 3 hours to finally go to bed. Because I remember I kept looking over at the clock. It was 11, then 11:30, then 12, then 12:30. Then at around 2 or 3 in the morning, I don't know why, but I remember I was dreaming. I remember what my dream was about. Then out of nowhere, I just feel like my arm was shot. I sit up and I actually scream. I'm not one to have night terrors. I'm not one to really yell and scream when I'm in pain. I just do the classic, "Ow, fuck!" But no, like, I was actually screaming. Obviously, it wakes up Zoe. Zoe's like, "Steven, what's wrong?" My whole arm is just completely fucked. I feel like someone is just pinching my wrist really hard. You know, it feels like someone's taking a blowtorch to my arm and like an elephant was sitting on my arm. It was at that point that I was like, you know what? I think this might be carpal tunnel. I'm on the verge of tears. It hurts so much. Oh, I was tossing and turning. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. So here I am at like 2 or 3 in the morning, just rolling around on the bed, holding my arm, literally screaming in pain. I even took one of Zoe's muscle relaxers in hopes that it would help. It didn't. I took a really hot bath, then I took a really cold bath. The pain just wouldn't go away. It would not go away. Zoe and I have a king-sized bed, so I started thinking maybe I just need to just spread out a little bit. So I told Zoe, you know what, I'm just gonna go sleep on the pull-out couch that we have in the living room so I can spread out, you know, hold my arm and everything. I was there for like an hour trying to sleep and just couldn't. So finally I was like, you know what, I don't know what the hell this is, but this sucks. I kept thinking carpal tunnel, carpal tunnel, carpal tunnel. But god, the pain. If it was carpal tunnel, that was the worst I've ever felt. So finally I decided, you know what? I obviously can't sleep. This hurts way too much. So I come in here to the gaming room. I watch a few streams. I watch a few YouTube videos. I play a few games. I hit a clip on Ghost. That was cool. But the whole time, my wrist would... Oh my god. I don't know what felt worst. My wrist or, like, this part of my arm. Like, it was terrible. So finally, I decided, you know what? I think I just have to go to the hospital. This pain is just unbearable. Hell, the pain was so bad, I even started drinking in hopes that the alcohol would help ease the pain. Not the best advice I could give you. If you're hurting physically, I wouldn't recommend drinking. But for some reason in my mind, my alcoholic mind, I was thinking maybe if I have a few drinks, maybe the pain will go away. Alcohol helps my emotional pain. Why would it not help my physical pain? And all of that to no avail. Did I just hit mark him? Did I hit mark someone in the bus? So I remember I leave the game I was playing and I actually go on my computer and I'm looking up, you know, these different hospitals in my area. Do they accept my insurance? What hospitals accept my insurance? What hospitals don't accept my insurance? I'm actually calling these different hospitals. Like, hey, do y'all accept insurance? Do y'all accept this insurance? No, you don't? Okay, do you know a hospital that does? Oh, this place does. Okay, let me call them. Hey, do you accept this insurance? Yes, we do. Awesome. Cool. Only to find out that they're like 20 miles away. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna drive 20 miles in the dead of night. No, nope, not doing it. And I just remember, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all of the pain I had in my arm and wrist, it just went away. Just magically gone. I was thinking to myself, oh, you know, I'm just not moving around a lot. That's why I'm not feeling anything. So I decided, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go back to bed, hopefully get some sleep, hope the pain doesn't come back. And around 4, 5 in the morning, I actually ended up falling back asleep, thank God. And I woke up this morning, same pain, although a whole lot weaker. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure this was carpal tunnel. Zoe thinks it might have been some type of Charlie horse, but I don't know. This episode, yeah, nah, this was way worse than I've ever felt. Like I said, I'm not the one to scream in pain. I'd say I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I've broken many bones, I've gotten many boo-boos and owies. And like I said, not gonna lie, I'd say I have a rather high pain tolerance. But even this had me screaming in agonizing pain. Like, this was not fun. For right now, I'm done. I need to go lie down. Fuck, this hurts. Ah.